Hi Masters, welcome to PSSM New Zealand channel. Today our Master Pallavi visit to our PSSM New Zealand channel. Master Pallavi is an ardent meditation expert and author of the book of Conversation Bhakta Babaji. She is a senior pyramid master working dedicatedly for the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement for the past 17 years. She is helping thousands of people towards the path of her guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji through her various creative ideas. Her life transformed after practicing Anapanasati Meditation. She continues to spread the science of the spiritual by taking seasoned workshops. Throughout her journey, she has embraced skills like clairvoyance, but under the proper guidance of the Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, she could truly understand his purpose. A change maker by spirit, she is the founder of MB Publishing House. It serves a platform to publish books on various holistic themes like spirituality, personal growth, and self-help, motivational counseling, physiology, conscious parenting, spiritual leadership, energy management, mindfulness, spiritual journey, health and healing, relationships, meditation and wisdom, diet and nutrition, children's book, and etc. It publishes books in various languages because of the belief that quality content should reach out and enlighten as many people as possible. Her parent group Mad Buddhas is involved with spreading holistic living in creative ways through animations, graphic design, and organizing nation spiritual events, seminars and meets on topics of rich spiritual science and etc. Thank you, Pallavi. Thank you. Please coming to PSM New Zealand channel.
Thank you, Jay, for inviting me to PSSM New Zealand, and very happy to be here today. So, very first, we'll proceed to know the process of meditation, and then we'll get into meditation. So far, meditation is important, and you must be hearing this through PSSM New Zealand. But what it matters is that meditation is the same for everyone, those who are coming on this platform and coming with their own experiences, which encourage you to also adapt the same. So today I'm here to share my journey with you and how I transform through this practice of Anapanasati meditation. So this meditation is very easy. I used to go through a lot of things in my life, and especially when I was in a teenage, I came across, as being in the Hindu family, that various types of meditation. And in my school time, they taught us to chant Om in the morning. So I used to think that is meditation. And I continued quite long. And when I was 19, so then I introduced to one of the video in YouTube that is called Spiritual Reality. So you must watch that video. It shows how to meditate, what is the pyramid energy, what will happen if you meditate, and many more topics are involved into that video. And I really came across and understood the process of meditation. I did not accept that immediately in that moment, but somewhere I registered all information in my mind. And exactly after 4 months, it reminded me, as I used to do home and all that, because when you are ignorant, you also do, carry certain kind of arguments in your mind when people also come and try to teach you. So this I was, and also being that I am a non-vegetarian person, which that energy always opposes for something positive to come in their life. So this is I found, and one day just the thought came, oh, let me try that meditation which I have just seen 4 months back. Will that help me somewhere? So this thought poured in my mind, And I simply tried because the process was very simple. So I followed that process, and I can say I opened the new door to my life. And it is just not for me, it is for every person who are welcoming the life of meditation. So, here today to learn that simple meditation. So, we'll start with meditation. The reason is if we meditate together and it results into the group meditation, which also enhances our energy levels. And another thing is when you are also learning initially through some kind of guided meditation, it will really help you to go within in a less period of time. So let's follow this meditation. We have to simply cross our hands, cross your legs if you're sitting on a sofa or chair, and simply close your eyes. So meditation is not mantra, is not chanting. Meditation is also not the imagination of the God. Meditation is simply observing your breath, becoming empty within. So let's do it. Do not fear to do this. This is very easy. And I have been practicing this last 17 years. So close your eyes, your hands, cross your feet, and simply observe your breath, incoming and outgoing. So let's make space in our mind first so that we can welcome new energies to flow in our body. If you're wearing specs, please remove your specs. Make yourself very comfortable physically. Your body should be comfortable. No need to stretch your back. Sit comfortably as you feel. Let's do this 20 minutes of meditation today. Many thoughts will flow in your mind. Let it flow. We are not here to tell your mind to stop forcefully your thoughts. We have to simply observe your natural breath. When you start observing that, automatically your mind starts becoming empty. Relax your body, relax your mind. Become one with your breath. When you keep observing your natural breath, slowly you will get into the bliss, reduction of your own thoughts. Let this 20 minutes you give it to yourself, not bothering about your work, about your problems, about someone. When you sit in meditation, that is the place where you can see truly yourself. Come one with your breath. Last 1 minute. Do not open your eyes. Simply become one with your breath. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Now slowly open your hands and keep on your eyes. Take your own time to come out of meditation. Yes, so this is how we learned the simple process of Anapanasati meditation. And this is what is invented by Lord Buddha. And this added to this meditation, Brahmarshi Patriji have invented a new thing, that meditation with pyramids. And this is what is spreading to the whole world. And I also suggest you to try this experiment, meditation as we did today, under the pyramids, and see how your energies enhances and what kind of change you feel within. Definitely we have experience, and that's the reason we're telling you this. But ultimately it is your own experience which you attract by doing this practice. So now coming back to our today's topic, which is a cosmic contact. So today we have here someone joined called KV. So welcome. and thank you for joining us today. So more about now. This is morning in India. I'm speaking from India, New Delhi, and today morning, as I have just chosen this topic yesterday and responded to chair. So when I was, going through this process of cosmic contact, it was known before the time or known before I get into meditation, but it was never clear to me. What I can say is the experiences were there, but there were no technical terms, there were no understanding behind it, what is happening, why it is happening. But when I started my meditation journey, then everything started changing. Everything I started understanding. So, more or less, you may understand or not, you may accept or not, we all are cosmic beings. We are not native humans who are going to stay forever in this body. So, we are visitors to this earth from different dimensions, from different planets, from these different universes who are here today to experiment, taking different incarnations on earth. But how we are really able to vibrate with these concepts. And this is not something which is fantasy, this is something which is called as the multidimensional experience. So when we come across this kind of experience, then we start believing it. Normally, we see talking about UFOs in a Discovery Channel, and it convinces us somewhere. But still, we feel fantasy because it is somewhere at distance or somebody is telling about it. And you might believe on a concept of alien or beings from the other dimension. But until and unless you really get into a touch with their energy, you will never accept them. So today, when I was in my astral travel, I got a wonderful experience. And yesterday, simply out of nowhere, Gautami from Bangalore, she asked me, Pallavi, what topic you would like to speak? And I was just thinking for a few minutes and I was like, what should I choose? And in that moment, suddenly I could feel a very strong presence of some being around me. I do not know who that being is, but I received, and suddenly the word came in my mind is the cosmic contact. And I said, okay, let's go for it. And today morning, I could see that being in my astral travel who visited me yesterday. And he is a multidimensional being. And in my astral travel, I could see my mentor, my friends who all were enjoying there. And I could see that being is present in physical form on earth already. And somewhere like we see Hollywood movies and they bring this kind of concepts introducing it. So how they get even those kind of thoughts? They are thinking, maybe the maker, the director, or the scriptwriter, they're thinking that it is their imagination. It is not their imagination. It is how somebody is pouring thoughts in the mind. How they are able to get a flawless information. How they are able to see, if we talk about the movie like Avatar, So if you really connect with that movie, you will get a lot of information that definitely those kind of words exist within our galaxy. And they are here to really form the beautiful information and reach their energy through the biggest media, through movies, to the many people, so that they could work energy-wise with those beings. So yes, very few people understand this concept who dig down into the practice of meditation. Without practice of meditation, you might be fascinated, you might be knowing or wanted to know this kind of topics, but you will not understand in depth. As I said, I used to get this kind of experiences through my astral travel even before meditation. but I was not knowing what is happening, how it happens, what they want to tell me, or what should I do if I'm getting information. So everything was zero in terms of understanding. But when I started my meditation journey, everything, I started getting my own answers, that why I sick, why I could see this kind of beings. Then initially I used to afraid of these beings, but when I came to know that this exists, this is not something which is false. This is something is the other reality of some other dimension. So then I started gaining more knowledge, reading more books, which is recommended by Patriji. So into those processes, I came across in connection with many of the beings, and what I can say on and off every few days, I come across this kind of experience and getting more information from those beings. So far, I have not got courage to speak about them openly because I am still waiting to reveal what I have received from them to the audience which I'm connected with. But I feel the time will come, and I think the time has come because it is initiated by Mahathir Babaji to me in 2018, and through my channeling experience, he guided me to make myself out to the world, which I used to be a little hesitant not to do and not to come into kind of a limelight world. But he pushed me. He said, "It is not doing. You are not doing this for yourself. This is for people. If you could not reach, if you could not speak, then how people will know? So you are doing my energy work. So you have to go into the audience. You have to go and expand your reach." So this is how I opened up to this concept and more reaching out to people that what really this cosmic contact is. So there are a few things which I want to discuss today, that how you can really know that you are being contacted from the cosmic beings. The journey, first I'll tell you that remove somewhere your fantasy or your social thoughts, your social conditioning about that contacting cosmic being, something like this, some picture in your mind. So first you have to clean that picture. Remove that picture, because we hear many people. So somewhere back of the mind, subconsciously, you start making your own picture. So if you have certain that kind of picture, you have to go and see that have you made any kind of that image within you. Because what mind do is, if I think something like this, for example, I have just seen Avatar movie. So I may visualize or I may imagine being like Avatar movie. So then if you start making those images within you through your own visualization or creative imagination, then you will not know the difference between the reality and imagination. So how we can clean that process? The process is through meditation. Sit in meditation. Please pay attention what I'm telling you. Sit in meditation. Go deeply. When you sit in meditation, give a thought. Do I carry any kind of imaginary thought, any kind of picture within me about how the cosmic beings are or how I should be contacted by them? Put this question and sit in meditation and have an intense meditation. And when you are out of meditation, see what answer you received. See what feeling you received after that 1 hour of meditation. And it will tell you that how is there an imagination which happened, the cleaning process during your meditation. Then you come across also seeing those pictures, those images, those thoughts which you build in your subconscious mind, that cosmic being should be like this. Because we see a lot of stuff through the internet data, YouTube, and many more things. that the cosmic being should look like this. So we have to first clean up that. Because why I'm saying this, if you get in touch and if you even they're in front of you and you're seeing them, then you will not believe. You will be confused, and this is what the first state people get into. They will be into, they enter into more confusion. Or is it still my imagination or is it really happening? That is the first question always I see people asking. So it is due to you have not went into your subconscious to see that have you built any kind of images, any kind of pictures about them, which you need to clean. So go clean it up through your meditation practice for a few days until you feel fulfilled, and be sure of that, okay, you are not having now any kind of image within you about cosmic beings. So this is the first cleanup process. It's important to have a cosmic contact in terms of receiving. Then the next step, what you should do is, you should willingly have an intent to work with them. Until and unless you really have, there are two things responsible. The one is your soul should be educated from your past incarnations to have that ability to communicate with them, receive their wisdom for the sake of the humanity or for the education to the earthly beings. So this is the first thing, should be there in your soul, which basically we are not aware of. You are not aware of it is there with you or not. But I'll give you a hint how you can know it is there with you. Observe from childhood or maybe the recent years that if any kind of cosmic contact is happening with you, then you will get thoughts about them. You start thinking about them. You will be more dragged towards to watch those kind of stuff on a YouTube, or you start searching for that. Oh, what it is, what kind of dimensions I exist. You want to know more about them. So that means the urge to know the cosmic being has entered in you. So that is a great sign, which I can say that it's quite sure of that you carry that ability and a knowledge in your soul from even your past incarnation. So now, if you are having a great urge, a great dragging towards cosmic beings, to know more about them. For example, here is also some kind of confusions you may have. Suppose you are having a YouTube stuff. You watch it, it stays with you for a day, and the next day you forget. Later you don't remember also. So it is a temporary attraction you have. So you have to also find that are you having a temporary attraction towards this topic, towards this world or this research? And if not, if you are intending within, it will stay with you for long. And if it is staying with you for a long, that urge is getting more. That means you are the chosen ones. That means you are already being contacted by the cosmic beings. And this is the proof. This is live proof, which can, you can make sure of. So now what is the third step? What we can really do if you, first take a second step for yourself. Now okay, something is happening with me. Energy-wise, invisibly, I could feel presence. I could get some information in my mind. I just don't know how it is happening and who are doing it. So now the third step is to follow very dedicatedly the practice of meditation and mindfulness. Start following mindfulness activity in your day-to-day life, the way you're doing practice of meditation. If you're doing meditation in the morning, do mindfulness in the evening. Anytime when you feel to. And even for mindfulness, you don't need to give more time. Give 5 to 10 minutes for mindfulness. Give 30 minutes to 1 hour for meditation. So this is like, I can say, the perfect breakfast for yourself. And this is what is going to bring you more and more clarity that what those cosmic beings want. And during this mindfulness process, you will understand the meditation is making your mind empty. You are receiving more and more energy. And understand, to be able to contact, see, or listen to the cosmic being, we need to raise our frequency. So how it will happen? Through the help of meditation. And when you are able to uplift that, and it is not a one-day practice, 2-day practice, or a 1 month, it is a lifetime job. To keep practicing meditation. Intense meditation. When I started my meditation, I slowly started increasing my time. 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours. Do more and more intensive experiments with meditation. So when you are able to go such a day, you could clearly see what is happening. And still, if you're not, then the practice of meditation will give you that surety. Will give you that deeper experience, because when you practice the mindfulness, your telepathic abilities get sharpened. Your focus to be able to live in present get more. So basically, the mindfulness is an add-on to have greater awareness. So now through meditation, you're getting the higher energies, an emptiness in your mind, and the mindfulness is giving you more strength, so that you will be developing that awareness that what you're doing with your energies. So have this combination of both. And then start noting. Now what is next step? What is the fourth step? Have a habit to write it down. Put some questions. Write down few questions in your notebook. It is like conversing with them. Put questions. Who are you? Am I really getting this experience through you, what I'm feeling last few days? Why are you here for? What you want from me? What kind of being you are? I want to know more about you. So put like these questions which you want to ask them. And see in your awareness that what response you are getting in your mind. Initially, it can be the mixture of your own thoughts. Your own mind play can happen. But keep writing what response is getting, and how you can really differentiate your own thinking process. Is that your own mind is creating something, or is that really the cosmic beings are sending the message? Mm-hmm. So when you start writing it down, you will know the difference between them. So have this journaling for yourself, and you will know that what really is happening. So these are the 4 initial steps which I recommend you to really get into the core of that cosmic contact. Cosmic contact can be the departed souls from your family. Can be your loved ones, can be your friends, can be any family member who are close to you. Because when they're back in their body, they're completely into their soul form. They're not with body. They're completely into their godliness. Now we are having with a lot of human conditions, and we're trying to find our own God. Mm-hmm. But when we back in the body, every soul know that they are already a God. So those beings also contact you. So I also include them as your cosmic beings. And I feel this journey is more easier to reach to the multidimensional level, because you could see that are you able to really have a contact with the departed soul? Are you able to talk to them? Are you able to communicate, with a great flow with them? So it assures you what kind of ability you carry, how you are able to work and improve your abilities with them. And if you're already having this kind of experience in the past, then I congratulate you. Then it is like, again, moving forward to be in a touch with the multidimensional beings. And it is not definitely a new concept for spiritual people, but it is something, a big research. Because these things won't come by reading somewhere or seeing somewhere. It comes from them, through you. So also read, having a good knowledge, you can uplift through reading books, which I always recommend, which always Patriji recommends. But during that process, you have to see that what kind of work is there for you. You are not doing. Initially can be your curiosity, but later it is not the part of curiosity. It is a part of your energy work with those beings. It is where you intend and seek that how I am as a multidimensional being, how I can vibrate with my parallel lives. What is the concept of the parallel lives? What those beings are doing with earthly people, how they are helping. So there is so much data lying down with them, and it is a continuous and unendable process. And I feel that if even the whole humanity become awakened about the same, then still it is less. Because what we are performing here uh, compared to them is hardly a 10% job. The 90% system, which we get amazed with, which we get surprised with, and I can say the complete management work of earth governments, the complete management of energy government, which is happening on earth, it is only due to those beings who keep helping earthly beings. And that's the reason if you see last 20 to 30 years of graph on earth, more and more spiritual awakening is happening in today's time. And many people are realizing their multidimensional self. So a lot of things are happening throughout the world, and the people like me, somewhere, they come in the contact of their guru, contact of their mentor, and they get awakened. So this calling can happen through anyone. So this guidance is important. Until and unless you have mentor, a guru in your life, you will not have a clarity of your own direction, that how you are really proceeding in your spiritual research. So on and off, if I get confusion in my research work, I always talk to Patriji. I share my experience, and I make sure that, sir, is it right? Is it happening too? Am I doing well? So this is how I always go with, because the reason is also that we also carry this physical mind. So what happens between this process is we always carry this physical mind, which is us, in a limited way. And there is the universal mind, which my soul consciousness has. So this connects this physical mind to my universal mind. And when I am into my universal mind, I am able to grab very cleanly, clearly that communication. So this link is there. And that universal mind is able to send everything to the physical mind, which is in the sync in terms of energy. and I get that whole data. But sometimes, not sometimes, but I can say many times, this connection get on and off. It get on when I'm with the sync with that energy of my universal mind. And if I'm not, then it disconnects. And the disconnection is also important. The reason is we have to also enjoy this physical life. So it also happened on the basis of how much work is needed for us to do it. So this is how you receive the complete information through your universal mind. And this physical mind keep educating themselves as and more contact the physical mind have with the universal mind, it keeps getting enlightened. But what happens in terms of Guru? Like if I talk about Patriji, Patriji is something like I feel, I know, and I always experience that he is universal mind all the time. His awareness is so expanded that even if what I am doing right now here, he's knowing about. He's knowing about every being who are connected with him right now, but what they do, what they think, what they should do. I mean, his awareness is so outstanding that I feel the every pyramid master have already experienced. And when you even join the pyramid society and interact with him, so I'm sure you will have these wonderful experiences with his energy. So this is how, whenever I have a doubt or any kind of thing, I always confirm with him. I make sure of I'm doing well with my soul purpose. So this is how you need a mentor who can guide you that whatever the research and the purpose you hold in your life. So this is so far, friends. I recommend you to start with because I don't want to get into the core cosmic contact. I want you to grow and do these initial steps and come back. Then I'll come again to speak about the same topic, getting more data that why, as I shared my today's dream, that why that being came to me and specially he contacted me to deliver the data, which I'm still receiving from him. And I'll be noting it down. And he told me that you had to again conduct a session few months later and deliver this data. So I'm also waiting and excited that what it is waiting for me to come so that I can give it to the world. So please, the end line is you are capable to have cosmic contact. As I shared, how you can know that. So understand that deeply with the help of meditation. So thank you so much, Jay, for inviting me here on PSSM New Zealand. And I wish the energies you're bringing through your dedicated work, calling every pyramid master on this channel, and the energies have started the work, and many more people waiting in New Zealand to connect and expand their own soul consciousness.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pallavi, for joining this session and sharing your experience and the cosmetic, how it will be worked, how our mind is like thinking. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's everyone need to like do practice on the meditation and they have to realize it, how they are thinking, the thoughts, and yeah, they have to everyone they have to change by themselves through meditation. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining this